Hello, Dr. Mark here for Natural Health. Hope you're having a great day and enjoying the snow today. It's going to be kind of a fun night for us. It's a pretty light topic. And tonight we're talking about testimonials and motivation. So at Natural Health, we have been in practice now for 38 years. So we've had thousands of people come through the door over those times. And I did a phone interview this morning with one of the news outlets this morning. We were joking around that they've all lived. So we have a pretty good track record here of doing well with our patients and how they've all done well. And we had lots of testimonials from patients. This is an example of a page on the headaches. Just a whole bunch of people talking about headaches and how we've helped them out with that. So on our website at naturalhealthquincy.com, we have all of our testimonials, at least a bunch of them there. Now, if you come to the office, on one of our walls back there, we have, go to the actual slide, we have a whole bunch of pictures of patients who have passed certain graduating levels in our treatment courses. So we just had lots of testimonials. Now, the purpose of this is not to brag about how well we do, but it's to get to the point that what we do works. Now, and again, we're not looking at treating symptoms. We're not looking at headaches. Headaches is just the like the light on the dashboard of the car blinking. Something's going on in there. But we want to figure out the underlying cause. Now, of course, in our office, we're doing it several different ways. We're doing it with chiropractic adjusting, releasing the normal nerve flow, allowing the body to heal. We're doing it with nutrition, helping them to get rid of like sinus congestion, liver congestion, whatever's causing the headache or whatever symptom. We figure out that body's needs, and then with our energy coaching, getting the brain to work correctly, getting the emotions figured out, getting the energy of the body to be at optimum there, so the body can heal itself. And that's what the body definitely has the ability to heal itself. So that's important for motivation. And when we get to the motivation side of this, we're wanting to get people to learn that they have the innate ability to heal themselves there all the time. It's a very positive thing if you look at it. Right now, I watch quite a bit of the news things, not the mainstream. I won't waste my time with mainstream, but looking at independent media from around the world, different people. I saw a really good panel presentation today from Ireland, what kind of problems they're having over there. And these public officials and public health officials are really into this germ theory, germ thing. You got to take cases under control, blah, 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 blah. And they don't even look at it all, the other side of the story, the other side of the coin. The other side of the coin is the body's ability to handle these things. These public officials today I saw on this island thing was all about you got to have lockdowns, you got to get the cases down, you got to stop the transmission, blah blah. Well, that sounds like a great thing, but the problem is the viruses have been around longer than we have, and they're going to be around here a lot longer than we are. So our bodies have the ability to handle all these viruses. That's why everybody is not dying from COVID. If it was that much of a pandemic, everybody would have problems. But under age 70, you really don't hardly have any problem with it. You may contract it, you may test positive for it, but you won't even have symptoms most of the time. So it's just a very bad virus if you get it and your immune system is weakened. But if you're paying attention, which is what we do here at Natural Health, helping patients to pay attention to their body so that they can get well and heal themselves, you don't have to worry about this. And you can keep a positive outlook on this. It's affecting a lot more. They were talking about on this panel discussion how you're affecting a lot of people's lives. Even the old people that are maybe be afraid of it, but they're at the end of their life. They want to go out and enjoy life. At least get out of their nursing home room and go outside and look at the leaves. But no, they're locked down. And so, you're not even if they know they're going to die, but why be such a problem with it? So anyway, a lot of things that we can look at that are positive, and this information is coming out now, even about viruses, even about vaccinations, and the problems that we've had with vaccinations forever. So a lot of positive things there. And we talk in our office too about, we're looking at, or they're trying to promote the vaccines as a cure-all. Well, vaccines have never been a cure-all for everything. So there's always problems with them. That's why the National Vaccine Injury Court has paid out over $4.8 billion in reparations to people that have had problems with them. So we're looking at the other side of the coin. Let's get your immune system built up. Let's stop eating junk and things. Let's get your body healthy, vibrant, and get the body really working well. And then you can write us a testimonial. So that's what we strive when we get our patients well, and we don't have problems giving testimonials from patients because they're happy to do it for us. We've brought them out of bad situations a lot of times. We've shown them the way. And what we do at Natural Health is not keep patients coming forever and ever. We try to teach them what they need to learn and then check them from time to time to make sure they're staying on the right path. Because our society is kind of built into this bad habits. For now, a good example is we're going into Halloween, Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's, Valentine's Day, Easter, all these opportunities to eat junk and things. And so then we have a lot of problems with sickness. So that's something we can really work on, something we help patients a lot with here at Natural Health. So I think that's enough for me today. Don't forget, you can always send questions on the comments and comment on these health shops that we have. Put in the comment sections on Facebook, Instagram, and we'll get back to you on that. Or check us out on our website, naturalquincy.com. Again, we have a whole bunch of testimonials there, and we're starting to develop more videos on what we do here in a very simple way. Because sometimes people don't even really know what we do here, and it's very good work, very easy to do, very inexpensive, I think, and really helps people to be actually healthy and happy. So we're happy to help. I think that's enough. I'm going to hand over to Dr. Chip. He's going to go into a little more information. Dr. Chip, here's the clicker.
All right. Well, thanks, Dr. Mark. So I'm going to be talking about pretty much the same thing. Again, testimonials and motivation, kind of encouraging you to really know what health and healing is all about. So again, testimonials. I want to just start out with one testimonial that I have. It's kind of the before is could not walk upright, could not sleep, stress with family that has been a 3-year process, was starting to take a physical toll as well. What is it like now? First, I walked out of first visit upright, still tender, but under my own power. By the 3rd visit, the back pain was almost gone. The biggest difference, though, is the fact that I can sleep, and stress is not the big issue it once was. This is just 3 visits and less than a week. So again, pretty quick transformations, and as we talk about too is how we help people to know what is health or how to get healthy, and there's different avenues of that way. And so again, Dr. Mark explained kind of the nutrition side, how he helps that with the nutrition response testing. He also talked about the chiropractic side being more of helping proper nerve flow, but also I use a different technique in the office as well. It's called the zone technique. And how it works is that it actually helps the brain to balance with the body so that we're able to transmit the right signals so that we're very well balanced and we're able to actually bring our energy back. And so it's called the zone technique, but even on Facebook, you can type it in on Facebook. It's called Zone Testimonials, and it's a big page about other people getting well with this technique. It's helped many people. Dr. Pete is the founder, but he was actually a very big influence in the California area. He's helped thousands of people, and they fly from all over. So this technique is growing, but it's a very powerful technique. And you can look into it more on that Facebook page, again, Zone Testimonials. Just put it in Facebook and you'll find that group there. And then for the motivation, again, just wanted to reiterate that we really do have our own body's own innate healing potential. And when we really focus on health rather than sickness or disease, we can get there. And again, we're just more coaching you along. We're helping your body, helping you to do the right things you need to so that you can heal. And again, with the zone technique that I do with chiropractic, more of balancing that brain and body helps to bring more energy. And so when we have more energy, we're able to have better health. Just like with any person that you meet, could be that you go to different areas that people look sick. Now they look sick, but you can tell that there is like a decrease in energy, that they're not capable of giving out that great energy that they're able to. And so there's an interference. There's something that's quite not right there. It might have been, you would say, eating bad foods for too long periods of time, or they're not balancing their energy, or there's something that is stressing them out. Could be a thought and emotional component too, which again, that throws off those different areas of the body, the brain, that could be affecting their lives. And so again, when we have more energy, you could say that light and energy are one and the same. And so when we have more energy, we're able to express our light more. And when we're able to really be a light for others that are more in the darkness, we're able to help our world or help other people heal better. And so a motivational key here, I think we're changing colors on the screen, is that we tend to really think about what is wrong with people or what is wrong with the world, or we tend to focus on the darkness rather than light. But again, you wouldn't go into a dark room and kind of start shouting at the darkness, "Why are you here? Why are you here?" You would look for the light switch and flip it on so that the light is there. And again, that's how everybody is. We're all just you would say a light source or an energy source. And it's not until we are depleting of energy, until that light goes out more and more, is that then we start physically showing signs and symptoms of illness. And so again, I just want to make that kind of the last note there to motivate you guys to be more encouraging for others, to look for the good rather than the bad, and to see the good in others. And so again, when you do that, it helps enable that thought process for them too to see the good in themselves. So I think I'm going to turn it over to Eddie. I hope you enjoy that little skit. Here's Eddie.
Thanks, Chip. Coach Ed here. I'm going to give you a little testimony as well as a motivation. You know, I had one client come in the other day for a testimony, and she said, "I wish I knew the stuff that you did when I was your age." And it got me thinking for a lot of people that this information that we have out here, you know, if you've seen me talk, we always talk about quantum physics or the subconscious mind, and I'm really going to be diving into more of the actual emotional parts of things. But really the majority of the testimony that I have is, well, what I did for myself. The testimony that I always encourage people and try to kind of connect with a lot of my clients to making sure that they can understand from a personal perspective of how focusing on the emotions and the thoughts is really, really crucial to come to the overall perspective of health. So my testimonials back in the day, I mean, before I started looking into a lot of this stuff, I had a lot of an anxiety. I had a lot of depression when it came to this, and Chip kind of touched a little bit about this, but we're looking at more of the darkness of what's going on in our lives. And a lot of this darkness can come to a lot of the negative emotions and the thoughts that we have holding on to ourselves, and we identify with a lot of those things. It's the own personal reality that we all create, that which causes or creates who I was. So for instance, back in the day, from going from before, my testimony that I had is I had anxiety, I had depression, I had a lot of these nervousness going on, and I was identifying with that identity or that personality that was who I am. And I figured out and I backed myself up, and I was backing up more and more, looking at what thoughts and what emotions I was actually identifying with, or what emotions I was using on a day-to-day basis. And I got thinking, I was aware of those. I was starting to think, all right, there's something not correct here. So there's something that there is darkness in my life, and I wanted there to be more light. You know, with a lot of these other health shops I look at, and I keep constantly about love. Love is a very, very light. You can say it's the center light from all of our energy centers, but love is really a crucial part to look at the after. Is a lot of these researchers, a lot of these doctors, a lot of these motivators that we were looking at, they always go to the understanding or the emotion of love. And the science back there is phenomenal. I mean, it's unbelievable understanding this. And so I put that in my own life, and now I was starting to find more light in my own life. I was using more positive emotions like joy, peace, love. And it was continuously to not be that person that was so nervous or had anxiety or depression all the time. It was becoming to another person that was more peaceful. I was more into the present moment, really enjoying life as it is, no matter what was going on. It doesn't matter what the environment is. The majority of things, if not all of them, come with the actual what's going on in the own personality within yourself. And that was the same thing for me. And now I can see, and this is what the kind of the stories that I keep telling my clients, what they say all the time. I wish I knew the things that you do when I was at your age. So they're kind of like, not like, oh darn, beating themselves up about it. But as a true motivator for me, to kind of get this information out to you guys. So it's up to me, or it's up to us at Natural Health, to really motivate you guys that there's a very good way of approaching perfect health. And we look at these thoughts, traumas, and toxins, or the nutritional, physical, and emotional sides of health. And really, when it comes to not only from a personal standpoint, when it comes to emotions, but really the people that are outside as well. If I see someone that's depressed, even seeing like a sad face, I'm sure there's some kind of brainwave thing that you even start frowning yourself just because there's someone in your environment that's sad and makes you sad. A lot of the things that could affect other people, but yet again, we're all into such this energy kind of standpoint of things. If I'm producing this negative emotion to other people, well, the environment is also going to be feeling that as well. So the motivation, it could be for yourself as well as the people that are around you to be the best person that you could be in a standpoint of emotionally stable, emotionally balanced, much more happier, lively, peaceful within. Because when we're peaceful within and having more of that kind of central standpoint of emotional health, the environment will definitely, or the people outside of you will definitely reflect that. And that's proven by science with quantum physics. So that is what I have going for you, just a little bit for motivating you kind of with being a coach here at Natural Health. And really what we've got going on next week was we're going to be preparing for the immune system and getting that up and rolling, because we just got snow today. So who knows what's going to happen in Illinois for the rest of the month. So we're going to be going for our immune system, getting that up and going as it pertains to the nutritional, physical, and emotional sides of the health. And you can always follow us and find us. Like Dr. Mark was saying, we have some testimonies on our website as well. It's going to be at naturalhealthquincy.com. But Natural Health Quincy, we have ourselves at Brighteon and YouTube that you can look over all of our other videos from the past. And you can also find us at Natural Health Quincy IL on Facebook and Instagram. So keep that up. We'll be putting a lot of our testimonies in post, just so we can kind of get that message across that we get a lot of great success here from all different avenues of health. So you can also schedule an appointment with Dr. Chip, Dr. Mark, and Coach Eddie yourself. You're yours truly at 217-228-2040. And we're located at 2000 Jefferson, Quincy, Illinois, 62301. Thank you so much and have a great evening.